You ever feel like your player just won't move on FC26? Like, no matter how much you push the stick, he's stuck in the mud. It is not your gameplay, it is how you dribble. Most players use R1 control sprint dribbling completely wrong. R1 dribbling isn't meant to hold the ball, it's meant to control it. And most players spam it the whole time, and that's what kills your movement. When you hold R1 control sprint, you are telling the game to give you control sprint. Yes, you'll get smaller touches, but you'll also have bad ball contacts. But why is it that pro players are using players with technical dribbling such as Aitana Bonmati, Lamine Yamal? It's because they know how to effectively control sprint dribble, and that isn't that hard to learn. I'm going to teach you exactly that. But before that, guys, you need to understand why is it happening. Like I told you, you are holding R1 all the time when you're turning, when you're sprinting, when you're trying to break away, and that kills your flow. You lose that natural rhythm between control and acceleration. Then the game starts to feel sluggish, even though it is your fault, not always the gameplay's fault. So this isn't about pressing more buttons, it's about understanding when to let go. Control sprint dribbling is really powerful, but only when you use it like it's meant to be used. Now, before I show you how to use it in game and master it, guys, we need to come into the practice arena, because in the practice arena, we can see, guys, I'm holding R1 RB button and moving my left stick. As you can see, if I do this, it's very easy for the opponent to get the ball off of me because I am not having a ball contact. The ball is further away from my feet. But why is it that when our opponent starts to do this, it is so hard to take the ball away from him, and he's dribbling like this? His dribbles are so quick. He's going up and down. He's like dribbling in the wings. It's as if the ball is glued to his feet. It's simply because you are not understanding the fundamentals of R1 dribbling. This is me sprinting, and this is me using control sprint. Now, control sprint allows you to keep the ball closer to your feet while at the same time moving at a faster pace compared to your normal left stick jog speed, right? So how do you even do it correctly? Guys, you need to come in the practice arena and make it a habit of using it sparingly. Don't hold it. Like, if you hold it, see, the ball goes away, 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 and it's so easy for the opponent to get the ball off of me. Also, you need to use it in zigzag patterns. This is zigzag, okay? And then slow down, let go of R1. Or if you're cutting in from the right side with the left-footed player like Lamine Yamal, for example. But you have to use it sparingly. Like, you hold R1, you let go, and then you dribble again. Get used to the feeling of this, and you'll see how much you improve. And this gameplay is from Wizzo. Wizzo is one of my brightest trainees on this game. He came to me as an Elite Division player in FIFA 23, and now he's one of the best players in the Middle East region. He's playing against a player who qualified for the Pro Open last year and for the World Cup play-ins. As you can see, he uses R1 dribbling to great effect. Now, what is his secret? It is the change of pace and a specific skill move that he uses in combination with R1 dribbling. And if you learn this skill move, guys, your dribbling game will go to the next level. You need to join my school community. We are already at 150 members within 2 weeks. It is where I teach you the fundamentals of defending, attacking, dribbling, tactics. I break down gameplay. I give you tips that you won't see anywhere else. And not only that, I also look at your gameplay during group calls. I answer all your questions, whatever your questions may be. All that for the price of a lunch meal, or even less, to be honest. So check it out below. Now, guys, you might have noticed he uses a specific skill move in combination with R1 dribbling. But before that, we need to understand how well is he able to use R1 dribbling. Why is it that he can R1 dribble like this and you can't R1 dribble like this? Look, R1 dribbling is supposed to help you exploit the space. At the end of the day, this game is all about finding the space, exploiting the space. Right now, his opponent is covering him. He does not have any passing options. What he does have is some space in front of him. So rather than taking a gazillion touches on the ball, he will use R1 dribbling to accelerate into that space. Passes the ball, boom, again. Uses R1 dribble again. Why? Because now he has pocket of space. he does not want to sprint, because if he sprints, he's losing ball contact and Nuno Mensch can win the ball from him. So therefore, he will just R1 dribble into that space. The moment he sees, okay, Nuno Mensch can win the ball back from me, he cancels the animation using a flared nutmeg pass, which I will show you how to do after this analysis, and then passes the ball into Yao Neves. This way, he has opened up all this space in front of him. Just using R1 dribbling with Bonmati, player locks, first time pass into Pina, scores a goal. Again, uses R1 dribble with Aitana Bonmati, because as you can see, the opponent is pressing you. He does not have anywhere to go. He will zigzag R1 dribble towards the space. He will not spam it. He will let go of R1. See, so he goes up, passes the ball down, slows down, does not need to dribble over here. So just passes the ball in triangles, finds Lamine Yamal, again goes to Aitana Bonmati, ends up scoring an easy goal, all because of how he's able to change the pace of the play. Same thing again. R1 dribble baits the opponent into thinking that, okay, I'm R1 dribbling and I'm gonna go straight like this. The opponent thinks, okay, he's R1 dribbling, he's having bad ball contacts now, because if you hold R1 dribble for a long period of time, after 2-3 touches, your touches become really bad. So the opponent sees that and then tries to tackle the ball. When opponent tries to tackle the ball, he pulls up a flared nutmeg pass, hence bamboozling this opponent, right? This is all about how to open up space. You will see he constantly uses this trick to great effect. R1 dribbles down, gets the space, left stick dribbling with Pina, no need to use R1 dribble over there. With Lamine Yamal, again, player locks, R1 dribbles, sprints because he has the space, slows down, afterwards reaching on the wings, stops, uses the elastico, ends up scoring an easy goal. It is all about change of pace. If he just kept using R1, it will be easy to predict him. Right now, he baits the opponent out. Now the opponent has given him this space. He is not R1 dribbling, because if he R1 dribbles, the ball will be further away from his feet. And if it's further away from his feet, Marquinhos can probably win because he has intercept. So he won't use R1 over here. He uses R1 when he wants to evade the player. It is all about knowing when do you accelerate with R1, when do you let go. You accelerate when you have pocket of spaces, you let go when the opponent come close, or you can also use a flared nutmeg pass to bamboozle the opponent just like this. He baits the opponent into coming close and then uses either the flared nutmeg, a left stick dribble touch, or just completely lets go of the sprint. This allows him to be able to exploit the space consistently. Same thing again, he scores the goal using flared nutmeg into the first time through ball. Now, in order to perform this, guys, you hold R1, RB obviously as you were, and then L1, and then just flick the right stick towards the player you want to pass the ball towards, like this. R1, L1, X, you hold R1, the opponent comes close, you hold L1, X, and there we go. We end up passing the ball. You also have to flick the right stick in the direction you want to exit towards, then cancel that animation by passing, just like this. Or sometimes you can just complete the dribble like he does. So you bait the opponent into coming close and then finish him off with this skill move. It is absolutely amazing. Now, what are you waiting for? If you want to interact with good players, want to interact with me, join the school community. The link's in the description below.